Remoaners plead for Theresa May to sack Brexit minister and avoid hard Brexiteers. The Prime Minister is facing calls to sack junior Brexit Minister Steve Baker following accusations he cast doubt on the impartiality of the civil service in Parliament. A senior Tory MP said, he should be composing his letter of resignation. He won't be, and unless the PM sacks him it will be proof of who is running the government, the hard Brexiteers. The demands come after he was asked by Jacob Rees-Mogg whether he had also heard claims the civil service had deliberately chosen a model to show Brexit will have a negative impact on the economy. Mr. Baker confirmed he had heard claims that officials fudged figures in contradiction to their ethical commitment to impartiality. In Parliament, Mr. Rees-Mogg asked, "Will my honourable friend confirm that he heard from Charles Grant for the Centre of European Research that officials in the Treasury have deliberately developed a model to show all options other than staying in the customs union were bad and that officials intended to use that to influence policy? If this is correct, does he share my view that it goes against the spirit of the Northcote-Trevelyan reforms that underpin our independent civil service?" David Davis was seen to wince when his deputy confirmed he had heard the rumour in a way which has been seen by some as an endorsement of it. Mr. Baker responded, "I am sorry to say that my honourable friend's account is essentially correct. At the time I considered it implausible because my direct experience is that civil servants are extraordinarily careful to uphold the impartiality of the civil service. I think we must proceed with great caution in this matter, but I have heard him raise this issue. I think we have to be very careful not to take this forward in an appropriate way, but he has reminded me of something I heard and I think it would be quite extraordinary if it turned out that such a thing had happened." General Secretary, Dave Penman, of the 1st Division Association, who represents civil servants, called on Mrs. May to make a decision on the junior minister's suitability. He said, "The Prime Minister should be questioning whether she has confidence in Steve Baker's ability to separate his ideological position with his responsibilities as a minister. Is he capable of being a minister? That's only for the Prime Minister and the Secretary of State to decide." Mr. Baker released a statement in an attempt to clarify his positioning and confirm his claim made to MPs that he was only confirming that he had heard the rumour and not endorsing the rumour itself. His statement said, "I did not say or imply that the Treasury had deliberately developed a model to show that all non-customs union options were bad, with the intention to influence policy.